I got a new mic, so let me know if it helps you guys hear me better, because I've had people say that I sound really far away, so I'm hoping this will work. Alright, we're just gonna get into it. Oops. This is colored concealer. And then I'm gonna go in with the blue. You know these little finger blenders that I use for this? I got these at Dollar Tree. Literally almost everything I have comes from either Dollar Tree or Walmart, so it's really very affordable. The mic, however, was $27, but it was from Walmart and it was on closeout. So, influencer's birthday gift. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the primer. So this was Wet n Wild Impossible Primer. I love this stuff. I have it in both liquid and stick form, and I do use both because I feel like it just, I don't know, I feel like it sticks better when I do both. And then I have the eyelash primer, also Wet n Wild. This is from Walmart. I think it was like $4, if that. It might have been $3. Alright, now I'll get my eyeshadows together and I'll be right back. Okay, and here we go. Okay. So the first I'm going to go in with his Perfusion Cosmetics Main Stage palette. I really like this one. I got it at Walmart. Like I said, everything is probably going to be from Walmart or Five Below or Dollar Tree. These brushes, though, were from Amazon. And I'm going to use this shade called Memories, and I'm going to start out with that. Listen, little camera, don't do your little glitchy thing. We're going to start with that. This is brown. This came from Big Lots when it was going out of business. This is from Candy's Beauty. It's called Ice Cream Parlor, and the shade I'm using is called Hazelnut. Alright, this next one I got for 2 Christmases ago. It is the Disney Princess palette. It came from AliExpress. And I'm going to be using Cinderella's Don't Be Late and the shade White right here. I'm sorry, I don't know why the camera's glitching today. It's just not been a good day for my electronics, apparently. And then from there, we're going to go in with the blue, and that's going to be our final color. And I'm going to use this Revolution Makeup Cosmic Eyeshadow Palette, and the shade is called Neptune. This I got at TJ Maxx off their clearance rack 2-3 years ago, something like that. No, little camera, stop it. Okay, I don't know. Hopefully I fixed it. I probably didn't. It'll probably glitch out again. Because it's like testing me today. See, it's testing me. I hate when it does this. And I don't know why it does this. And it doesn't do it every day, but it does it like every so often. But it's usually like in the middle of a get ready with me that it's giving me problems. And I'm like, yep, that sounds about right for today. Today has not been a good day for me. I've been having a really rough time. My mother was diagnosed with second stage dementia, and you know how that is. If you've had a loved one that's had dementia, then you do know how it is. I'm hoping the story's going to get through this camera glitching or whatever. Then you understand that having a loved one with dementia is like basically having it's basically double the grief and double the loss. And I feel like people who don't have that or have never been through that don't understand it. Alright. You know what? This thing's gonna piss me off. Alright. I'm one lucky lady. My wife had an extra webcam upstairs that she doesn't use because she doesn't work from home anymore. So now that mine glitched out, I can use her camera. I know, I'm so excited. So anyway, as I was saying, when it comes to having a loved one with dementia, it's you lose them twice, and there's not really anything you can do about it. There's nothing you can say or do that's going to change it. But you are essentially going through that loss twice, and that can be really hard. And I don't think people give the children of parents with dementia enough credit. I mean, it's hard. Like, I have to remind my mom every day who I am. Like, she doesn't know me, or she knows me, but she's not sure if she's right, and that's really hard to watch. I am the youngest, so I feel like, and I'm adopted, so I feel like maybe some of that is a little bit of a struggle of a memory for her, and that makes me really sad, because, you know, where would I be without my mom? But, bro. But, you know, you go through the grief twice, if you have a loved one with dementia, and I don't think enough people understand that or give people who are dealing with that enough credit, if I'm being honest, because you're grieving the person that's still here because they're not who they were anymore. They're somebody else now, and that can be really hard. But I also feel like people don't understand that the grief is like twofold, if that makes sense. I am like determined to learn how to do lashes, and being self-taught makes this so much harder. No, still not good at it. Okay. The magnetic ones are slightly easier for me, but I'm just not good with lashes. I don't know why I struggle with it so much, but I do, and it's really frustrating because I would really like to learn how to do lashes, but like, the struggle's real. I needed that. But yeah, so I just wish people gave us more credit, those of us who are going through this, because like we're trying, man, we're trying, but we have like nothing left to offer. Like at this point, I'm so exhausted all the time. I don't know if it's depression, I don't know if it's worry, I don't know if it's stress or anything else, but like you really never stop dealing with it until they're finally, you know, until they're no longer on this earth. And, you know, kids who go through this, they all have, like, the guilt of, like, oh, I shouldn't feel this way. It's my parent. You know, does this make me a bad son or daughter because I'm frustrated with them? It doesn't. It's so easy to get frustrated because I get frustrated. And you're essentially parenting your parent. So it's in a way, like, I'm sure you can understand what that means, but that's basically what it is. We're basically parenting our parents when they should be parenting us. And that's never easy for anyone. But if anybody can do it, the millennials can, right? Just kidding. I'm a millennial. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like our generation is just kind of the roll with the punches kind, if that makes sense. Like, we really just didn't care. You know, we just kind of took it as it came. We were the last go with the flow type generation, okay? That's the long and the truth of it. We were the last generation to kind of be like, it doesn't matter. Don't get me wrong, I love being a millennial, but I am definitely, like, I feel like if you're gonna mess with women after their 30s, you better be prepared to come with a shit ton of rage, because we bottled all that shit up, and now we don't know what to do with our lives. So I dropped that. I didn't need to drop that. It's okay. I need another brush. Or what did I just... got it. Okay. But, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being, you know, overzealous and not thinking things through, but, like, I don't know. I don't know. I really just don't know. I don't know how I feel about anything at this point. All I know is that I'm stressed out all the time. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to come on here and explain why I had gone back to silent videos for a little while. I just did not have the energy to come up with topics or to talk about really anything that was going on in my life, and yeah. But yeah, that's really all I got. Like I said, it's been a struggle since day one. but it's also been, you know, just trying to figure out how I'm going to deal with everything as it comes. It can be, it's just, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain what I'm thinking or feeling at this time. But it just, I don't know, kind of wanted to make a video that would let y'all know what's been going on in my life and why we were back to silent videos there for a while. I needed some time, I think, to process everything that was going on and to, you know, just not think about shit and just get ready with me. I just fucked up that way, but whatever. So basically just get lost in the head kind of thing. And it's okay sometimes to just need a break from thinking or talking or just everything in general. It's okay. You're human. You're allowed to have bad days. And I think that's so important to remember when it comes to people. We're not robots. It's important to remember when it comes to even celebrities and social media influencers and all of that stuff, that these are all human people, and you need to step back and remember that. So just because we're not the way you think we should be doesn't mean that we're less of anything. We're still people. Yeah, so. Alright, I gotta get jewelry together. Give me a second. Okay, let's finish this makeup look. Why am I using this? I don't know what I'm doing today. This is a new product from TikTok Shop. So, I do need to make a video with this, so I need to set it aside. This I got at Jesus at Walmart. It's Casper. What was I doing? Alright, there you go. That's the end of the makeup look. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye.